Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the potential Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl remakes, which apparently are coming next year. Now, an article has been written talking about all of the merch and everything like that that's basically supporting the fact that the Generation 4 remakes will be coming out in 2020. There's a lot of other people talking about this again, rumors flying everywhere, so we're going to be talking about that today. So if you're excited for the video, please drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. Do you think Diamond and Pearl remakes are going to be coming out next year? And if not, what do you think is coming out next year instead? Do you think it'll be Sword and Shield 2, or do you think it'll be another Let's Go game? What do you think is going to happen? And of course, subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content and live streams on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though, guys, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this article was taken from Twisted Voxel. I will link it in the description down below as always, just so you guys can read it for yourself if you want to. But basically it says, the title is Pokemon 2020 Leak Suggests a Remake of Sinnoh Region. Now, I don't think it's necessarily a leak. I think it's just merch and stuff, and that's kind of it. I don't think it's an actual leak. Like, I don't think anything's been like, oops, accidentally leaked that Diamond and Pearl remake, my bad. I don't think anything like that's happened. But it does say, Pokemon might be continuing to get new games heading into 2020. The latest leak regarding the game suggests that it might be a remake of the Sinnoh generation. Now, before I even get into this article, it is most likely going to be Sinnoh remakes next year regardless, just because of the whole pattern that Pokemon have been following since, well, it began. Obviously, every new console or system that gets released, there's always a new remake for it. So obviously when the Game Boy Advance got released, we got the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes, which obviously remakes of Pokemon Red, Blue and Green. And then obviously when the DS came out, we got the Gold and Silver remakes, being Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then when the 3DS came out, we got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which were remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. So every single time a new console or some sort of gaming thing has been released, a new remake comes with it. So now that we're with the Switch, if that pattern carries on, you'd think that Diamond and Pearl would be on the Switch. It's just how that pattern goes. The Switch is the new console that has been released. You know, Diamond and Pearl are hugely anticipated remakes. Like, everybody wants them. Diamond and Pearl are considered to be some of the best Pokemon games ever made. They're absolutely incredible. I myself love them. Generation 4 is probably my favorite generation because of Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I think it would be very difficult to beat that. But yeah, just following that pattern, Diamond and Pearl remakes are most likely going to happen next year. But anyway, it does say, Nintendo has usually followed a new generation with a remake for an old one. They have been doing it for a long time now. Sometimes the remake gets its own remake, as it happened with Pokemon Let's Go. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, Let's Go is a remake of, you know, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Why would that not be the remake for the Switch? Well, Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee aren't necessarily remakes, because remakes are where you have like the same characters and everything like that. Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, you're a completely different character. You don't play as Red through those games, you play as a different character. Blue and Red are in the games, but you're not playing as them, so it's kind of set in a different kind of timeline. So yes, they are those games of Kanto, but they're more of a retelling than a remake. Remakes where you use the same characters and stuff. Like, I know with like Auras, you got the Delta episode, and that was never in Ruby and Sapphire, but that was kind of Emerald put into it. So with remakes, you usually have the exact same characters and stuff, and the same kind of storyline pretty much. With Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there's a different, not exactly a different storyline, but they are differences, and obviously the characters are completely different as well. Like, you don't play as Red and Blue and everything like that. So that's why Let's Go, I don't believe, are remakes. I think they're just more retellings. But it says, yeah, sometimes gets a remake, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, the latest leak comes from a YouTuber. Now, this YouTuber is Paul Ryan. I'll link his video in the description down below. He's obviously PokeShopper, hugely known in the Pokemon community. He does a really good video about it. I'll definitely link that in the description down below if you want to watch his video. I'm not going to cover his video because it's his video. If you want to watch it, go watch it. He says, who suggests that we might be getting a remake of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which are considered Generation 4, the featured Sinnoh region. It says, this leak is just a rumor for now because it looks at the merchandise that is being made in order to speculate that the Pokemon Company is working on a remake of the games set in the Sinnoh region. These were originally released for the Nintendo DS. And then it goes on to say, the YouTuber noticed a trend of the Pokemon Company re-releasing merchandise including Darkrai, Dialga, Palkia, and Arceus. He then later added that this could mean a new Pokemon remake in 2020. there were a couple of other merchandises related to the 4th generation that was also getting re-released. This is similar to how fans were able to discover the Kanto region is featured in a new Pokemon game. So if I click this, this is his Twitter. It basically says, many re-releases of Gen 4 merchandise to appear in 2020 calendar. Darkrai, Dialga, Palkia, Arceus specifically added. Releases begin as early as December 2019. Then someone says, Gen 4 remakes possible for 2020, or should we be expecting 2021? And then this other person says 2020, unless they want to make Ultra Sword and Shield for a quick cash grab in 2020, which wouldn't surprise me. They're not called Ultra Sword and Ultra Shield. We don't even know if Pokemon Sword and Shield 2 are going to be happening. There's a lot of different things in Pokemon Sword and Shield which just completely set up a second game, like Hop as the new professor. Hop is also a tree. Obviously, all the professors are named after trees, if you didn't know that, and like I say, Hop is a tree. He's the professor's assistant at the end of Pokemon Sword and Shield, so he will probably become the professor. I don't know what that means for Sonya. Maybe she'll just go off and do research or something. Leon's no longer the champion, so he'll probably have a different role in the new games. Bede's gonna be the new Fairy type gym leader. Marnie's gonna be the new Dark type gym leader. I don't know what's gonna happen to Elena. I could see her being the new evil person. She kind of goes a little bit crazy at the end of Sword and Shield, so I could definitely see that happening. Chairman Rose, I don't know what he's gonna be doing, and I don't know what's gonna be happening with our character. Maybe it's gonna be a similar thing to Red, where we fight him later on. It'd be really cool if he was still the champion in the new game, and then you got to fight like your in-game team or something that you beat them originally with. That'd be really, really cool. But yeah, they're kind of all the things that just kind of go into the next games, if you get what I mean. But then he goes on to say 2020, so that's what Paul Ryan says. And it says, if Gen 4 remakes are really next year, I'll be so happy. I've been waiting for so long. And yeah. So basically everybody's wanting Sword and Diamond and Pearl remake. So that's just kind of Paul Ryan's tweet. So he's basically saying, like, and he knows his stuff as well. He does a lot of merchandise covering everything like that. So he's definitely a good source to kind of base this on. So if he's saying the new game is going to be coming out in 2020 and they're most likely going to be Diamond and Pearl, you know, obviously nothing's factual or anything like that, but like I said, he knows what he's talking about. So, you know, fingers crossed for that. And then goes to say there are a total of 107 new additions with the 4th generation. These games originally launched for the Nintendo DS and haven't been remade by Nintendo or Game Freak. I don't know when they originally came out. It was a long time ago, though. Diamond and Pearl, like a long time ago. I'm not going to research it because it's going to make you feel old. Nintendo is releasing Pokemon Sword and Shield later this November, exclusive for them. Yeah, so this article came out a while ago. So, like I say, next year there most likely is a Pokemon game coming. I mean, they usually release one every single year. Whether it's going to be Diamond and Pearl remakes or whether it's going to be Sword and Shield 2, I don't know. A lot of people are going to be saying, like, what if Sword and Shield 2 is just like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if there is another Sword and Shield game, it's going to be more like Black and White 2, where it's set in the future, things happen, and like I say, Marnie's the new Dark type gym leader, Bede's the new Fairy type gym leader, there's probably a new champion, Hop's the new professor, there's a couple other things as well. I don't know what would happen to the legendaries necessarily, because obviously Hop would have one still, so maybe there's new legendaries in Sword and Shield, because like I say, there's a very, very small amount of legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, and then there's just Type Null and Silvally. So we probably need some new legendaries, because unless Hop just releases, you know, his Zacian or Zamazenta back into the wild, I really don't know. But Sword and Shield 2 definitely, like Sword and Shield paved the way for a new game, like the next game in that series. But whether they would bring that out next year or whether they do Diamond and Pearl remakes, Sword and Shield obviously sold very, very well, so maybe they'll look at that and be like, oh, maybe they'll want Sword and Shield 2. But I think they know that Pokemon fans definitely want a Diamond and Pearl remakes. Everybody loves remakes, especially when it's going to be remakes of like some of the best Pokemon games that were ever made. But yeah, that's just basically everything that I want to talk about in today's video. I really, really hope that the Diamond and Pearl remakes come out next year. Like I said, there's a lot of merch suggesting that. If you do want to go watch Paul Ryan's video about it, or like I say, it will be linked in the description down below. Definitely check it out, because it goes into more in-depth stuff about like all the actual merchandise that was released and stuff. Like I say, I'm not going to cover it in my video because it's his content. If you want to watch it, go watch it. It's this video. It'll be linked in the description down below. I feel like I said that a lot. But yeah, that's going to be everything for my video. So if you guys did enjoy today, please do drop a like down below. It really does help out. Make sure to leave a comment. What do you think? Diamond and Pearl remakes next year? Sword and Shield 2? Or a completely Let's Go game, or whatever. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. And subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. That's everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Shall see you all in the stream later. So until then, guys, peace.